Sing hallelujah. So ramba fotunyo. Fotunyo say hallelujah. Anopa ewiya nianaju. Tunyo say hallelujah.
Welcome to today's lesson, and we are continuing with our sweet licks and movements that are usually applied in praises or high life, Ghanaian praise or high life to be specific. Yeah. Now, even before I continue, I want you to know that what we learn here is not only or specifically for Ghana praise and high life. It can be applied in other songs as well, in worship songs and even in jazz and other stuff. You have to know how to apply it. So actually, the lick I'm coming to show you today is a bebop lick, okay, specifically from a jazz, but we are applying it in a local praise or high life track. Yeah, the ones that we have been using in these episodes, the local high life and praises. Okay, so it's a bebop lick, and I'm not here to teach about bebop skills. I will do a lesson on that, so that we'll go in depth, like bebop skills and what it entails and all that. But it's just a lick that I want to show you. So today's focus is on a lick. Later we'll take a look at the skill itself. Okay, but before we start this lesson, someone called D asked me this question from the comment section. He said, "Sweet one, say, can you tell us the tones you dwelled and used so we can sound like you?" Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I will answer this question at the end of the lesson. So if you are interested in the sounds I use, okay, then make sure you stay with me to the end of the lesson. After we learn what you are supposed to learn for today, I will answer. Yeah, so let's start with the lesson. We'll be in the key of F. I believe you all know how to play F. Now the lick is very simple, very, very, very simple. That's all. Again. So let me just spell out the note for you. It starts from the mi or the 3, and then it's like mi, fa, fi, or 3, 4, flat 5, right? That's the first part. So this lick is in two parts. The first part is, now the second one is, which is la, do, la, to, ti, or 6 to the 1. Then you start from the 6 again, and then you do a chromatic poke to the 7. Okay, so let me so take a look at my fingering very well. You see, I start with my thumb, and then the index finger is always playing the first note, and then the thumb will play the fi or the flat 5. Then, to make it very simple, the index finger will play the 6 or the la. Then the ring finger will play the 1. So the ring finger will play the 1. Then this my long finger will play the E flat note or the to. Then the ring finger will do the T. Okay, so slowly it's okay. Yeah, I have a habit of switching the last note to this finger. So no, don't worry, it's still like this. You can do, or you can do. But I prefer this. I don't know, my fingers just naturally switch. So, okay, you see, it switched. I don't even know how I did it, but it switched. Yeah, it's natural. I believe yours too also come like that. So, let's see how we can apply them in our local songs that we have been learning, starting from our first song, which we all know, Odaseni. Okay, so let's see how we can apply it. We already know how to play Odaseni, so we are just taking a look at its application. Okay, so let's. So you saw me apply it there, but it was very fast because of the tempo. So that is what you should take note of. You should practice it till your hands can move very fast. Depend on the tempo you use at your church. Okay, so but it's basically so how do we apply it? It's normally from the re to the so. Okay, so these are 7 instead of playing the re chord to the so. So we have others any right so. So you see, so from the Kaidonyame. So it's basically on the re to the so. Okay, so now you can spot so many songs. So many songs have a re to a so in it. That is the best place where you can apply. Okay, yeah, that's one of the best places that you can apply this. So
Empty, hallelujah. So ramba fotunyo, fotunyo say hallelujah. Anopa, ewiya, nianaju, tunyo say hallelujah.
there was a lot of applications in this one, right? So anytime there is a re to the so, you see, then what doing so, then so the hallelujah, you can just do it there. So then the anapa, right? Then anaju. You see? Then hallelujah. So what told you so? Sorry, so what told you so? So even this song alone has a lot of that application, the re so application. So many songs. Now the next thing you have to do is to take it to the rest of the keys, right? So now you go to F sharp, which is right. So now depending on the key you are playing, your fingering may change or the fingering position may change. So you have to take note of it. Now at the end of the day, there's not there's no universal fingering formula. Just do what makes you very comfortable and easy to flow on the keyboard. So in the case of F sharp, for instance, like I can do diverse fingering positions and then choose the best one for myself. So I would encourage you to do that as well. You can go to G, then C. So yeah, the G fingering position can take can be the same as the one we use for the F, but you take it across the rest of the keys like C. Like C. Now, like I told you earlier, it's not only for praise. We are just doing a praise track. That's why you're applying it in. But you can do it in worship songs and so many licks that you come across. It's just what a re to the so. That's the most important thing you have to keep in your mind. Now, the moment you know your re to the so, you can easily apply it there. So later we'll take a look at the bebop lick itself and then do a lot of bebop skills and rounds and more licks in other songs as well as other skills, and then you apply them in so many songs. So this is why you have to subscribe if you haven't, and then click on your notification icon as well to get the latest updates of any lesson that we upload. And then before I end, someone called D made a comment that Sweet One said, "Can you tell us the tones you dwelled and used?" Okay, so this is the piece of information I want to give you for those who have been able to stay till the end of the lesson. What I do is nothing special here. I just have a grand piano. So now in this case, I'm just using the Motive XF8 software or plugin. Yeah, I'm using a DAW right now. So I just have its grand piano and then a Galaxy DX and then a vintage EP piano. And I have blended them and I have tweaked the volumes a little. That's all. So obviously the grand piano is the highest, and then followed by the vintage piano, and then the DX is last. Okay, so it's like in a ratio of, let me say, 4:3:2, where the volume of the grand piano is the fourth, is the 4, and then the volume of the vintage is the 3, and then the volume of the DX is the 2. Let me put it that way for you to understand it well. So it depends on how you blend it. So whatever keyboard you are using out there, I know you will definitely have a grand piano, and then a tune that sounds like a Galaxy DX, and then the tune that sounds like the vintage piano. Yes. So just blend these three and then combine them. And now, if you happen not to have if you happen not to be able to do 3 tones on your keyboard, combine 3 tones, you can do 2. Then for most of the time, I like doing the grand piano and the Galaxy DX. It works perfectly. Or sometimes the grand piano and then the vintage. So whatever the case is, there's a grand piano and then one of these tones in addition. Okay, so that is what I can tell you. That's how you guys have to keep commenting. For some, I will answer it directly there. For some, I will answer it over here, so that we all benefit from it. Okay, so with this being said, thank you very much. God bless you, and let's meet in our next lesson.